Sup? Can you guys hear me? I don't know if you guys can see me. Hopefully you guys are well. I thought that scheduling the songs would work better. It's great to see so many people. Sup Shredders, welcome. Hang on a minute. Wait, why is my webcam weird? No, it isn't weird, it's fine. It looks weird inside that though. Hang on. I wanna just show you guys my cat. Nishki! No! I got my cat. Here. Nishki. This is my cat, Nushk. And she comes and hangs out with the recording session sometimes. So, if you've ever wondered, hey Nushk, good you. Hey yo. Yeah. So she's just hanging out. She's just hanging out while I do this and get everything set up. She has a beanbag over there that she sleeps on. Good you. Stand here for the live stream. Gonna chill out. Good? You. Gonna go out. Okay. Come on. Let you out. Go on. Right? Come on. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, you staying here. Okay. It's on the beanbag though. It's on the beanbag. Google, I gotta do a live stream. Do a live stream. Lovely people here. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Alright, let's get into it. Yeah. I think we're good to go. We've got a lot of people in this live stream today. I've got a lot of the songs written down. RC, there we go. Got RC's here. I'm gonna cover that up with Oh, hello, Nush. You hanging out? Come on, Nush. I gotta do the. So dumb. Why? Why? We gotta get into this. We got the first song here. So I took the order of songs when I entered the chat. Just a full disclosure, I took the order of songs from when I came into the chat. So I apologize if I missed your song or if you took it earlier. Obviously, I think in future we're probably gonna need to go with the ad. Here. So many songs. I think we may actually be good for songs today already. There's so many of them. We're going to get into this first one, okay? This David Tao one. Thank you to Mr. Z for this suggestion. I'm still a bit unwell, but I'm here to do the live stream today. It's all good. We got this first track, though, from David Tao to review. Let's get into it, team. Oh, it's like choir, though. Oh, and to answer JJ, I suppose, yeah, I'm a cat person, man. I like cats. Cats are cool, dude. It's really, really pretty, isn't it? These vocal harmonies here. David Tao can just do anything, can't he? He's so exceptionally talented. Such an talented individual. It's a cool song. I'd love to know if it's like, if it's David Tao doing all these vocals or if he got other people involved. Hopefully, he's crediting the people alongside him. I wouldn't put it past him though for him to do all the vocals. It's so cool how he's carrying it with just the vocal parts and the drums. You really don't need much more than that, do you? It's so cool that he arranged it. What a great song to start with. That was exceptional, wasn't it, that vocal run there? It blows my mind. Like, I wonder how long it took him to really feel like he had the confidence there to carry that kind of vocal legato passage there. There's so much personality to it. So much personality to it. Dude, what a sensational effort from David Tao. Like, it's a great way to start it. Please give me more a cappella stuff like this. I mean, I suppose it's not typically a cappella or technically a cappella because the guy has got a drum kit involved. But having that percussive device really helps to elevate the music and sort of bring it forward into the foreground. And last verse says, is your cat who makes all the music, but actually you? Honestly, like, Nushka, my cat, who is down here. What do you want? Why are you down there? Tried to put her on my knee, but she didn't want to sit on my knee. You know, Nushka's an actual inspiration. Is probably, honestly, like, I know I don't mean to get all dark about this, but Nushka's one of the reasons why I'm alive today. If it wasn't for Nushka, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I had a really bad time my mid-20s, and she helped me get through it. Good start. Thank you for that, Mr. Z. Fantastic choice. We got Zhang Clark now with Forced to Stay by Knocked Loose. Here we go. Thanks for the suggestion. Zhang Clark. Got this track here. Yeah. The cat loves the guitar. Nushka loves drumsticks more. Like, Nushka will just play with drumsticks, because that's all the money I had at that point in time, was to, like, use the music bits I had as toys, you know? Obviously, I was gentle, but yeah, she's a good girl. Oh. What have we got here? Forced to Stay. Oh my goodness, Knocked Loose. What a change. How did this go from a cappella David Tao to this? My goodness. Wow. Just that is mind-blowing, dude. It's so heavy. Oh, blast beats now? Really? Dude, Zhang Clark, damn, man, we did not expect the heaviness to come in this early on. And I love the fact that this music has got like 1 million to 2 million plays. Like, it's just so good. This is the golden age, man. I love my pop, I love my R&B, I love my J Cho, I love my David Tower, but like this also just fills a need for me. It just fills a need, dude. I love his ride work as well. Like, it's so heavy without needing to chug chugs right in your face. Oh, dude, it's visceral, dude. My god. Oh my god. Oh, dude, it's just, oh, it just blows my mind, dude. I can't even, like, fathom where they get the inspiration to this kind of stuff. Just, my goodness. Like, where do you get this kind of anger and, like, force from? Yeah, it's this photo work as well. I haven't listened to Knock Loose before. I'm gonna give him a love. I'm gonna give him some love, dude. Oh, dude. It's distorted, dude. It's filthy. It's filthy, man. It's so filthy. Just the contrast between the two tracks we've had tonight. It's so nice that you all have such different music tastes. The vocals are so raw. I really hope he isn't hurting his throat, you know? And that slow rubato kind of vibe to it. We get a bit of clean guitar here. Bit of clean guitar here just to finish us out. Have a bit of space in the mix. It's very tense though, isn't it? It reminds me of bands like Amur and some of the hardcore bands from the early 2010s, and I'm glad that we still have this kind of music now and that it's still thriving. And those natural harmonics at the end. I wish I could... Whoa, sorry, I'm not going to listen to another song from this band. Just forgot so many people on the list. But I have to say, man, it's a killer of a time, man. Killer of a time. I feel like I'm being yelled at. It's a screaming song. I like the riffs, but the vocals is a bit on the noise. RC, yes, I did. RC, you're all good, bud. It's a little way away though, my friend. I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna level with you. I'm guessing this could be this song. I think this is from Kevin Lee. Yeah, I'm actually doing vocal lessons next term, so I'm gonna learn all about that vocal fry kind of stuff. It'll be cool. But that was a great request. Jean Clark, I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. It won't hurt the throat if you do it correctly. Absolutely. You've just got to make sure that you do it correctly, because if you don't do it correctly, you're gonna end up like the Bring Me the Horizon guy. And again, such a different groove and vibe to it, you know? Just like, there's such an emotional, an importance in the emotional elements of a vocal. Like, that last track, the guy was screaming into the microphone. You could tell that it was a really, really bad time. This is a bit more somber. It's a little bit more palatable and easier to digest. It really depends, though, on what it's about. A little bit of heavier stuff going on. We're gonna get in some overdrive here. No. Yeah, I love the save. It's great. Having a great time with it. Solo? I wasn't expecting a guitar solo this early. There's so much that we're being treated to as listeners. They're trying to make it a really interesting experience. That hi-hat work is divine. The drum is really, really good. There's such great control in those 16th note grooves. And the guitar work is pocketing as well. Oh, hang on. Let me do something real quick. Let me do something real quick. Hang on. Can I go back? Can I go back to this here? Enable closed captions. Can I do that? I want to enable closed captions, dude. Why can't I add closed captions to it? Oh, come on. It won't let me add closed captions to it. I totally thought I'd added closed captions to it. Seriously? I knew I'd forgotten something. We'll add captions in post, okay? Sorry about that, guys. I was really hoping that we'd do that, but it won't let me do it in post. It's, see, it won't, if I open this up and make it bigger, it won't let me press the button for the closed captions. So I can't do them in real time, so I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's up. Sometimes YouTube doesn't let me add captions, and it really annoys me, man. I just want to use the program normally, but we'll continue anyways. Thanks for being chill, guys. And the Tom Phil. What are we doing next? We're gonna keep going? Oh? We're dancing? I love the clean guitarist. I just love that dynamic shift from like the clean sections to the overdriven guitar parts. It's pretty crazy, dude. Such a seamless transition as well. I love the fuzz on the overdriven guitars as well. They're really cool. Oh, it's filthy, dude. It dances. It's so colorful and pretty. Oh, and that vibrato is elegant and sensational, dude. The guitars are so pretty in this part. What effects chain have they got on them? Just how they carry so well with the clean chords on top of everything else with the grooves that have been set by the drummer. This is a phenomenal song. It's really well written. The band clearly care about their audience and listeners, and I get the feeling with No Party for Sao Dong, or Sao Dong. I don't know how to pronounce that. I really hope that they're still going. I'd love to see these guys live if they ever do a live performance or something. Absolutely, for sure. But that was from Kevin Lee. Thank you, Kevin Lee, for that awesome suggestion. We've now got a another David Tao song, because apparently we're doing the whole entire David Tao discography. That's cool. And sup everyone, welcome to the live stream. I am adding songs where possible. I'm also aware that like the list is pretty full at this point in time. So we'll see how we go, okay? I'll do as many as I can, alright? Spider-Man. Sup. My name is Logan, aka Spiderhands. But you're welcome to call me Spider-Man, it's all good. Ooh, it's funk. It's got a jazzy soul feel. I love the brass and the saxophone.
Oh yeah.
Oh? Oh yeah. He sounds really good live, doesn't he? Like, 2017, that's a wee way on in his career, but he's handling that stage presence like a boss, dude. You can hear it through the performance, through the mic. You got like keys and organ in there, bass and drums, and backing vocals doing a call and response for them in that bridge section. I'm looking forward to the chorus. Is this the chorus? Oh? Oh, this is the bridge. Oh, you got those funk chords on the guitar. I love that bit of attitude. You're so pretty. I love that, dude. It's good fun. It's good fun, dude. It's great. I love when these musicians allow other instrumentalists to have their solo sections. I know that like a lot of the time we want to focus on the vocals, but having the other musicians have their time to shine is important too. I have a lot of respect to David Tao for that. Whew. That was a spicy voicing there, especially at the end with those 16th or 32nd notes. Like that's some technique showing on that saxophone, and they deserve all the spotlight in that point, man. And there's a lovely seamless transition back into that chorus there. It's really, it seems so comfortable and easy for David Tao to write music like that is this well constructed. And to be able to deliver the same kind of experience in a live setting is not an easy thing to do, and he smashes it. Another solo section. You know, another solo section.
중국군요. Yeah, Chinese lady. Music in the house. Bubble in the house. Yeah. Come on, break it down.
Great drum fill, man. Great drum groove. Great drum. It's sick, man. It's sick. It's R&B, sort of like jazzy fusion kind of stuff, man.
Chinese ladies. Mwah, so pretty. Chinese lady in the house. Yeah.
Is he saying Chinese lady in the house? This is a really sexy sounding song, to be fair, man. It would have been cool to see him live, to hear his music live. You're good. I love the crowd there. That's fantastic. Oh, we're continuing. Spotify doesn't mess around with going into the next track. It's literally trying to lull you into it. Yo, just listen to music forever. We have billions of songs, right? That was a sick suggestion. Jacob, you are probably going to get your song done today, okay? Jacob, you're probably going to be good, all right? You're not too far away, man. Not too far away. Not too far away, okay? But that was from World Peace. That was from World Peace. Thank you for that, World Peace. Great suggestion there. I appreciate it. Really good time. We've got Martin Wang's suggestion now. I'm wondering what this will be. What is this one going to be? Oh, Sa Ding Ding. Sa Ding Ding by Martin Wang. Get into this one now. It's nice to, yeah, again, just as a closing comment, David Tao just seems like he's got that stamina to keep going for as long as he wants to in his career. I hope that he continues to innovate and push himself and make great music. Sa Ding Ding. This is, again, kind of this sort of electronic kind of groove to it, with these different 80s sort of sequences. I think I have listened to Sa Ding Ding previously and I really enjoyed her work. It's very different, it's a palette cleanser, you know? I just want to before we continue, VSGF, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like, I'm still feeling a bit, like, unwell, but I'm a lot happier nowadays. And, oh, thank you for the donation, dude. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'll make sure that, I'll try to get some, I'll try to make sure it's accessible for everyone, okay? Not this one. Not Mongolian, but yeah. Sorry. Thank you for the donation of the 150 NT, and also VSGF. While I appreciate that I provide value to you guys with these fan requests, I wouldn't be able to do these fan request live streams without you. So thank you to coming to these fan request live streams. I enjoy spending time together reviewing this music. I really enjoy it. The finger pointing to the moon. Did I enjoy it? I must have had a really good time with it. I love this kind of electronic, poppy kind of stuff. It's like EDM. I love EDM, dude. I will never have a bad time with EDM. Great choice. Yeah, I don't really hear a lot of music where there's chanting like this, and it's instantly it's captivating for me because it's a different vocal style, but also the kind of smoothest legato makes it hypnotic, and you've got this electronic sort of synthy groove with a bit of darkness to it, a bit of edginess, which I really appreciate. She modulates up to a higher register here as well, which is cool. I just love how we have these little fluctuations in that higher range across that motif that's carried, and she can do whatever she wants with her voice and it still works with the music. That's great composition, you know? It's fantastic composition, dude. Really clever stuff. Oh? Different vocalist here? Oh, sorry, friend. Did I pick the wrong version? I'm really sorry. Sorry, is this... I apologize. Why did this pick that? Yeah, because I picked that one because it was the top one. Is this gonna be okay? Is this a problem? I'm really sorry if it's an issue. I didn't mean to offend anyone. Sorry, that was my bad. I mean, like, I'm really enjoying this. Is this great? Is this one similar? Like... Oh, it's a little bit heavier, isn't it? We'll go from here. Yeah. So just to be clear, this isn't two songs, this is the same song, just a slightly different version, and I'm going from about the point we were before. This is a little bit more low-end oriented, isn't it? It's got a little bit more low-end resonance, like, oh, we got some interesting string work here with some slide stuff. Is there like a guitar riff in there in the background? Oh, a bit of a harp solo going on here as well. That's kind of dope. I like this. It's so easy to follow along with the vocal melodies as well. They're so catchy, dude. It's so low-key, but so catchy. It's just really great songwriting. I can hear some key differences in here, but I like them both. I mean, like, I don't know what the song was about, but I don't need to know what the song was about, and I don't need to understand the language to be able to appreciate what we've got on display here. I really, I'm thankful to listen to more Dingding. I would listen to more of it any day. In fact, I'm going to give this a love. It's just a shame I don't think we can listen to these other two tracks. They're blanked out, but that was a great pick there. I really appreciate that one from Martin Wang. We got Paul 17931. Yeah. Cheers to that, Martin. I appreciate it. I liked both. A suggestion. And what's this song here? Oh. Go. Wisdom Eyes. What's Wisdom Eyes, though? Oh, 9 treasures. What? What do we got here, man? Just to be clear, this is it, right? Is this the band? Because this is the only one I'm finding on Spotify. Hopefully I haven't misinterpreted this. What's that what instrument? I don't recognize that. I'm liking the kick, the drums, the snare, the bass, everything else though. It's a fun introduction here. Great contrast between these clean string sections and what we had before. Like, I would unironically love to listen through the entire album of this. I would be keen to do an album review of 9 Treasures, just from this initial listen through. I'd be keen to hear more, eh? It'd be great, good fun. Really catch the guitar riffs there, loop really well into each other. You can repeat them, don't get old, don't get stale. Yep, got clean segmented sections that sound great individually and going into each other. Solo section as well. Dude, we are spoiled today, aren't we? Nothing wrong with today being middle, man. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, we're bringing it up. Oh. That Phil, going back into that chorus there was exceptional, and you had this sense of tension and drama created by these guitarists and everything else involved after that string solo. It's so good, man. Sup, Google Nate? How you doing? How you doing, Google Nate? Oh, and ZZ? I love Jay Chow too, he's a good man. He's a good man. Whoa. Oh, I didn't get to join in. I was gonna join in. Aww. And it just ends like that. What a slick ending. My goodness, that blows my mind, dude. Like, I can't believe how much of a groove that was. I feel like the only thing that could have maybe, like, improved that was to have, like, some sort of leady solo bit going over the last outro chorus. But aside from that, I think it's great. It's a nice, competent single. It's all been re-recorded. I've got nothing but love for Wisdom Eyes. Thank you very much for the suggestion, Paul7931. It's awesome, dude. Appreciate it. We got Feel Alive Again from Andreas L. Here. Hang on. I really am not good at copying and pasting, am I? Thanks for the suggestion. Let's go. Molly Parden. Molly Parden, Molly Parden, Molly Parden. What are we doing though? I'd love a good quality sleep, Andreas. I'd love a good quality sleep, dude. Please. Oh, this is very different to what we had before. Oh, goodness.
Fall into the arms of this old home and let me drink you in.
It's very gentle and makes me feel nostalgic for some reason listening to these guitar parts and vocals. It's a nice combination of elements and her voice is serene.
Lay your troubles down beside my door. Come and rest with me.
Boom, 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 boom,
Where the light is there is dark no more. Close your eyes with me.
There's a sense of romanticism about this. I'm loving the strings that are gradually smoothing and filling it up. It is so relaxing, isn't it?
Just quietly below. And you are free with me. I can see you wanting to let go. And let it be. Let it be. I will walk you to the water's edge. Feel alive again.
To feel alive again.
And listen to the song inside the wind. And we will dance again.
Talking about walking to the edge of the water and the wind and dancing again. It's poetic. It's this beautiful poetry that's, I mean, I don't know how many different words you can say for pretty, but there's a sense of depth and authenticity to this performance as well that I really appreciate. It's a really mature EP from Molly Parden, and it gives me a really great first impression of who she is as a musician, as a singer-songwriter. I'm really happy with this, actually, like to be true.
Just quietly below. You are free with me.
Let free with me. You know, that's a really nice, charming vocal melody there. And she's not exerting herself either. It's so soft, like she's sort of whispering to you.
I can see you wanting to let go. Let it be. Let it be. Let it
It's nice to have the drums come in but not be too flamboyant or in your face or anything. They're as misty as the rest of the mix.
Oh, call me when the storms are closing in.
The storms are closing
Let
in.
me hold you then.
Well, I feel like sleeping after that. I feel incredibly relaxed. Thank you, Andres. That was a beautiful suggestion, and I'm really glad, because what's really cool about your suggestions, Andres, not that I don't... I appreciate everyone's suggestions tonight, but genuinely with Andres, I never know what I'm going to get. It's literally... It's always unpredictable, and I have all the time for it, you know? I'm gonna add that stuff here as well. Yeah. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know that for some of you it's very late, and for some of you it's very, very early. But I really appreciate the fact that you guys come in and you are a part of it. And I thank you for your time. Hopefully you're enjoying the music we are having played today. Some fantastic suggestions so far. Andreas, well done, man. Andreas. We got JJ's suggestion now. JJ. What's JJ suggested? We got JJ with Wildflower by Park Hyo-shin. Park Hyo-shin. Oh. Oh, it's 5 minutes, but that's okay. Absolutely, JJ, you're unpredictable too, my dude. I didn't expect Park Hyo-shin to come through here with Wildflower. I'm captivated by it. A minute in with just piano and vocals, and that's more than enough for me, you know? Yeah, you're setting a mood for relaxation, guys. Great way to spend a Sunday evening, though, you know? No complaints. A really skilled vocalist. Lovely texture to his voice. And the strings and the piano are very nice. Subtle little bits of vibrato as well. And little bits of guitar in the mix as well. It's just these little sub-elements that he's putting in there to sort of elevate it. I think it is Korean. I could be wrong though. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think these symbols, I don't know if you guys can see them. I think there are symbols down here that are Korean dialect. Yep. I believe so. Yeah, just a little fun fact. I actually would love to do some like Korean music, like reviews of Korean music. I love like K-pop and stuff. I'm actually like fascinated by the genre. I'd love to do some reviews of that kind of music as well. Key change! Wow, what a key change, dude. I was not expecting that. I don't know if I should have. It's kind of cool to have it at the halfway point of the song, you know? I mean, like, it's not necessarily cringe for me because I don't understand what he's talking about. For me, I can appreciate the music and appreciate like how warm and elegant it is, you know. Great use of head voice there. That bass line is sitting really well in the mix and well exploring the range. Oh, he's getting into his zone really well here, isn't he? He is really singing his heart out, you're absolutely right. He just like handled it so well for the whole 5 minutes, didn't he? And that's the 5-minute mark. I'm blown away by Park Hyo-shin. I might go check out his music in my own time. Man, what a set of pipes on that performer, eh? Thank you, JJ. That was sensational. I'm well pleased with that. Slayed it, destroyed it, decimated it, annihilated it, but in the best possible way. He created something beautiful, man. And I think it deserves more plays, to be honest. 10 million seems very tame for something this wonderful, you know. But thank you very much for that suggestion, JJ. I had a great time with it. I want to hear more music like this. Yeah, I remember the high note part. The high note part. I don't know how he gets that high without straining his voice, you know? It just, when I hear singers just go right up there to somewhere they hadn't been before, and you're like, whoa, I can't even sort of fathom that, you know? I just have got all the time for it, dude. Want all the time for it. Well done, Jay. Well done, JJ. I'm keen to hear more from definitely in future. Hopefully I didn't pause it at the wrong part. Hang on. Are you sure this is on Spotify? So I'm on here trying to find this song from this next request. I don't want to get the song name wrong. There's a few here. There's Chthonic. Is it this one? Is it this one? I don't know if I've got the right one. It could be either of these. I don't know how he does it in one take. I don't know how you pull that off. The whole video is one take and only piano. I suppose that kind of acoustic performance, if he's at the level he is, he pulls it off without any issues whatsoever, you know? I don't know whether it's this one or Chthonic or it could be this one. We'll give him a minute. Okay? Okay, a minute. Yeah. Yeah. By the way. Yeah. The The live streams are usually 5:30 p.m. in New Zealand time. On Saturdays and Sundays. Sup? Yeah. She's not sure if the song's on Spotify. One. This one? This one? I just want to check that we got the right one, because once we got it, we can go and we're good. Top one here. Yeah, still good. Cool. Let's go. Top one, let's go. Oh. Okay. Alright. Hey. Oh, this was totally worth it, dude. This was worth it. Woo. Oh, it's so brutal, dude. The ferocity on the guitar, drums, and bass. With the stringed instrument like a guqing or something like that. Oh, they change of pace. What is this? Yeah. 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 I'm so stoked. I'm so stoked with this, dude. Those pinches are so glorious. It just... I just love how he goes from this 8th to 16th groove to these chord note triplets, 8th note triplets. Just the vibe changes, but it's so easy to go between, and you just have so much faith in Chthonic. Just instantly. They just put you in that sense of ease immediately. Like... Today's theme is my favorite. Is what I'll call... I'll... I love that. Oh? I love those low, kind of growly, kind of chanty vocals we've got here as a direct contrast to the higher kind of shrieks and growls we had before. This makes me so happy, dude. I'm so vibing with this. I just didn't know that these bands existed and you're showing me all this really cool music from like a wide variety of different genres, and I love it to pieces, man. Really? Wow. That's so cool, dude. Oh boy, what an experience we're having today, folks. And just change, getting kind of aggressive with it. And now we've got Opeth kind of vibes coming in, dude. We got a mix of that mid-2000s metalcore, some kind of shrieky black metal-y growly bits, and now we've got progressive death metal. And it's just, what else are we gonna have next, you know? Where's the limit? Where do you... Dude. I think after that I need a cigarette, right? That was so much fun. Thank you very much for that. I just wish I could pronounce the symbols. Thank you for the suggestion for Takao. I'm so glad we figured out which version it was so that we could listen to that. Thoroughly worth it, dude. Thoroughly worth it. Oh my goodness. I am so hyped right now. We got the next track though. I'm here. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think this is the next one here. I think this is the one. Here we go. It's a poem about rice. Dude, I love it when people take stuff like nursery rhymes and make them like something completely different and unexpected. It's so creative. You know, you don't have to make something totally new. You can just take stuff that's happened and make it something different that's your own. It's really cool stuff, man. Great suggestion, though. And we got this next track, which is from Last First. Thank you, Last First. Oh, wait, what am I doing? It's that one, right? Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Very different to what we had before with Chthonic. Yep, definitely fried rice with ghost peppers, absolutely. If you're not listening to metal whilst eating ghost peppers, you're not doing it right. Dunno, man, it's sleep or scream. I haven't heard Iman Lam or Yo-Yo Sham before, but they sound great so far. Two things. One, I love how the piano is syncing with their vocals. There's a lovely sense of unison and synchronicity with it that it's a very pretty kind of pretty kind of vibe they've got going to it. Also, I think Sleep or Scream would be a fantastic album name. We're going rising up in those melodies, those scales. Before we go into the next part, if you're listening through this with headphones, you'll notice that one singer is on the left and one singer is on the right. Not extreme left and right, but the singers are kind of here, and I think that's a really smart move. It helps you to easily identify who is who in the mix. There's great panning being done within this composition and arrangement. You've got these strings on the left, piano on the right. There's space in this mix to be able to take in everything. They're not trying to squeeze and cram it in, you know? Can I like just pause there as well? Just that spacer, if we go back a little bit, just the piano just carries it without needing the singers in there. It's a nice way to split up the track and allow us to have a bit of a reprieve from the singers and the story they're talking about. I think it allows us to consider what they've been telling us. I think that's a really smart move. But it's also palatable enough to be able to listen to, even if you don't understand what they're saying. Very breathy vocal performance. Oh, they're together. Okay. This is so good. Just so good. I didn't know what we were getting into with this, but I've fallen in love with the song in the later stage, for sure. Fallen in love with it, dude. Great unison there. Fantastic teamwork. They've got such a phenomenal chemistry, haven't they? Great collaboration. But what else are we going to get, though? Because it's like 2:52, right? And that lovely resonance in the low end was sensational. Like, oh, it's very heartwarming. It's a very heartwarming track again. I don't know what the song was about. Just that elegance there with the overall orchestration, arrangement, and harmony, combined with the breathiness of the vocal performance, the vulnerability and fragility shown, that is so alluring and intricate. And it's just it's a masterful piece of music, and I think they did a great job. Great collaboration there. Fantastic last verse. We've got Hima Hoabo. Hima Hoabo. Thank you, Hima Hoabo. Thank you for your suggestion. Suggestion. There we go. We got this one. What is this song, though? What are we going to get ourselves into this time? Hey, Shokyryun. Hey, let's go. Yeah, the songs from today's live stream are really wild, but thank you to everyone for your interesting choices. I'm hoping everyone has found a new band to listen to today, you know? Haven't heard this one before, show. Fuck, it is Slam Dunk, isn't it? Slam Dunk's the old school one with the basketball, eh? It makes me want to watch more of it. Have you guys watched Slam Dunk? Who's watched the whole of Slam Dunk? Because I haven't, but should I watch the rest of it? Is it not the singer? Is it Nicholas Edwards? Hang on. Sorry, guys. I need to pick the right one. It's only fair. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. I chose the theme song. Is it this one? Slam Dunk. Oh. Is it? 'Cause I'm so confused, dude. I'm so confused. Is it not that one? Is it like... Is it this one? Because there's also this one by Nicholas Edwards. Like, is it the top one, the second, the third, or the fourth one? Is it okay? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on. Let me just let me see if let me see if we can do some magic, okay? Real quick. Who? Oh, it's okay? The original one was okay? Cool. Alright. We'll go a minute in. Is it this one? Is it this one? It is, isn't it? It's a carry. No, that's the karaoke version. Okay, we're gonna go back to the original one, okay? Your ones. Yeah, it's not on here, man. It's not on Spotify. I don't think the original is on Spotify. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go back to, like, this one. We'll go from minute in, okay? Go from minute in. Just... Okay, cool. Go from here. Okay, let's continue. It's still a cool song though. Like, this is hella nostalgia for me. Great reverb off of those snare hits, to be honest. That tremolo bar work was phenomenal, dude. Yeah, the production work is absolutely sensational. I wish I had a guitar tone like that, eh? Absolutely. Just a little bit. It's just such an easy to follow along vocal melody, and it's so memorable, and it has this 80s kind of glistening power with the 90s production. And it's so vibrant and fresh sounding and full of positivity, man. Excellent. Great. There's like a sort of a scene of a dark sort of turn here, but like it always balances out with the bright coloration of the overall harmony, dude. Okay, going for a filtered effect here. Like, you probably need, like, honestly, you need, like, a lighter or a cell phone to kind of go like this with a song, eh? It's absolutely an anthem, dude. Absolutely an anthem. The singer is sensational as well. I love the texture of his voice. Whoa, he's got a wholeness to it that has a lot of presence. Solo again. Absolutely. Oh, man. That was an excellent suggestion, Himawabo. Thank you. Thank you for that gorgeous suggestion. I really appreciate that, okay? Free. So we've got the last 3 tracks now, okay, though? We've got 3 more to go. 3 more to go, okay? But hopefully that's okay with everyone. I've enjoyed the time we've had tonight. Great choice there. We've got 3 more. That was a great palate cleanser here. We've got Jacob Good with Deep Inside by Incubus. God, this is one of the 3 tracks remaining. Deep Inside by Incubus. Oh? No. No. No, no. No?
It's 3 o'clock. We ask ourselves, where are we now? It seems we wandered out of bounds. I can't. Deep inside my
That just got really heavy all of a sudden, didn't it? I haven't listened to much Incubus, but I gotta admit, it's kind of nice to hear these guys play like this. Loving the funky guitar parts with the hi-hats and the drums. Oh, that hi-hat work was scintillating with those rolls, wasn't it? It is very jazzy, isn't it? Is there some like that? Is that like a turntablism or like a DJ deck or something, or is that some modulation? It's a bit unsettling, isn't it? But I kind of dig it. Oh, slap bass? Oh. That there, when you use those forceful fuzzy guitars to create like noise rock, as long as it's a sometimes thing, it can be a really great way to really kind of spice up a track, you know? Just before we go any further as well, I want to say, like, I thank you for all of your suggestions. I know it sucks not being able to do all the songs that you request, but I do try my best to get through them, and I appreciate the fact you're coming in and offering these songs for me to listen to. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. The percussion is pocketing, dude. The drummer's got his hands in every box and I adore it, dude. Finger drums? Finger hand drums. All that jazzy modulation in his guitar licks. Spicy.
It's 5 o'clock, and we tell ourselves to get home. The sun's creeping over our head. I
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt a really, really heavy part. We'll go back a little bit just so we can hear in total, but we're talking about the time. Is this just a person going through their afternoon trying to sort of process thing? What's going on with the story? That build there with the intensity of that. Oh. Oh, excellent. Drugs. That's about drugs. I haven't really listened to much of Incubus, but Incubus. Hard word for me to say, apparently. Yeah, I hear you, Jacob. I enjoyed that track. I'd need to listen to it a few times to really be able to take everything in, but I nonetheless appreciate what they were going for here. It was very experimental, but I think it pulled off. They pulled it off correctly, and I'll be honest with you, like, I like listening to musicians who really know their music theory as well as how to play their instruments, and I think you just got that perfect package here with Incubus, you know? It's great stuff. We got Xiao next for the second to last track today. Thank you for that suggestion, Jacob. I appreciate it. Yeah, Xiao. What's this one about? By Wang Feng.
多少人走着，却困在原地；多少人活着，
Again, very different to what we had before, obviously, like acid jazz.
却无从死去；
Very gentle.
多少人爱着，却好似分离；多少人笑着，却满含泪滴。谁知道我们该去向何处？谁明白生命已变为何物？是否找个借口继续苟活？或是展翅高飞，保持愤怒。
I haven't really listened to much of Wang Feng, but I'll be honest with you, I dig his style immediately. I love the uniqueness of his voice, eh? Especially when he gets up to the upper range and puts that vocal fry in there, it's sensational. It sits really well regardless of what's being done with the guitar, the bass, and we have put a piano in there? Oh, drums. Oh, solo time now. Solo time. Yeah. It's a great song. Yeah. Nothing but love for it. Lots of space in this composition. There's little bits of extra stuff going on with these arpeggiated, distorted harmonies there. Melodies. Yeah. That second time through it. Oh, now that was a fun change. I wasn't expecting that. We get a little bit of a different journey being taken by Wang Feng in this part. I love these octave chords that have been put forward here. I mean, like, I don't really feel the need to say anything about the song that you guys can't hear. Clearly, this guy is a masterful vocalist. He has this softness to him, and then he has this more kind of loud, bombastic side to him that emanates so well and works so well with these distorted rock elements. I adore it. I adore it. I adore it. Great. Great finish. Great finish. I adore it. I adore it. Excellent suggestion. Like, half of what makes this song amazing is also the guitar work. Like, those octave chords that they're playing on the rhythm and lead sections, it just makes it seem like you're flying, and it's not an easy thing to accomplish, but it's not only Wang Feng's vocals, but also the general arrangement of the track and the positioning of the different elements of the mix that really makes this special. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you for that suggestion, Zhao Zhao. So yeah, basically, just before we get into the next, the last song for the night, I just want to quickly clarify the next fan request live stream. For next week's fan request live stream, the one on the 1st of May, I'll be starting a little bit earlier with it. And basically what will be happening is for the first 30 minutes of the 2-hour fan request live stream, I'll be allowing SP patrons through my Patreon to have priority. So the SP patrons that come to the live stream will be able to get their songs chosen first. The live stream will be just like these live fan request live streams are usually about 1.5 hours. So we'll still have the 1.5 hours that we have of non-SP patron priority. But I just want to make sure that like once a month we have a chance for the people who support the channel via Patreon to also just kind of get, as a way for me to thank them for their patronage, you know. So yeah, everyone is obviously welcome to come to the fan request live stream next week. There's no issues with that. But the first 30 minutes of the live stream starting at 5 o'clock, SP patrons will basically have priority pick. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, that's fine. And obviously, you don't have to support me on Patreon if you don't want to. I appreciate you either way. Thank you for your support. Yeah. Anyways, thank you very much so far for your support on this fan request live stream. We've got one more song today, okay? From Mavis Young. Mavis Young. Thank you for the suggestion, by the way, Zhao Zhao. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give that a like. Beyond Love 1996 Live. This is tricky. I don't know if I've got this. Hang on. Is this suggestion on Spotify? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and I'm still gonna continue doing these fan request live streams like each week as well. Like, don't worry. And after the David Tao review, the album review, I'll probably continue going back to the top 5 Spotify tracks. So I'll probably just have a look through the list of musicians we have to do on the Saturday live streams, because I'd like to continue with those top 5 Spotify live streams. I just wanted to make sure that we did the J Chow album review at at 4K subs, which we've done, and I need to continue to get that video done on that. But yeah. I'm not sure if the song is on Spotify, this last one. So I'm gonna give Mavis a moment, and then we'll go to the next song if we can't figure that out, okay? Yeah. But yeah. Earth Song. We got Chopin in December by Michael Jackson. Eason Chan, yeah. We need to do Eason Chan, don't we? Yeah, we need to do Eason Chan. I think we already did an Eason Chan for the top 5, though. Kindo. But that's okay. We can do another one of him, I think, at some point. That'd be great. I think we're just going to go to the next suggestion, which is by Chopin December. Yeah, there we go. So we got a Michael Jackson song to finish us off for today with Earth Song. So that's great. We're going to listen through, because I don't know if Mavis is still here, and it's fine either way. We're going to listen through Earth Song by Michael Jackson from start to finish as the last track of the live stream. I'm going to hear what we think. Let's go. Earth Song. Cool. Earth Song. I haven't listened to much Michael Jackson in the past. MJ is good.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fears? Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop this notice, this crying earth, this weeping shore?
The dynamic range in this recording is sensational. I love the stereo panning, I love all the production elements, I love Michael Jackson's vocal performance, and I love the arrangement of the different instruments and the harmonies and musical themes. It's so heartfelt, you know?
What about all the peace that you pledged your only son?
Great use of guitar there.
Flowering fields, is there a time? What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
Like that vocal fry from Michael Jackson there. What couldn't Michael Jackson do as a singer, am I right? Going up in that range. I love how they've got the choir coming in here now, you know? Just that intensity, the ferocity of the vocal performance is matched by the grandiose nature of the arrangement. He's furious. He's furious, dude. Usually I would stop at the 5-minute mark, but I actually haven't listened to this song before by Michael Jackson, so I'm just going to play it through to the end, just as a final little bit of the live stream. I just want to hear it in its entirety, you know? I just want to appreciate it in its entirety, you know? He's just screaming out, man. He's just screaming out. He is just screaming out. What about us? What about us, you know? That call and response game is so strong. Lovely variation on that bass line there occasionally. Solid drum groove. And then it finishes like that. You know that part where Michael Jackson shouts, "You don't give a damn," and then it just finishes? He's just come to that conclusion. You know, he's asked all these questions over and over to people, and he doesn't get a response. Because they just don't care, and he's like, you don't give a damn. And then you just get that resolution there of people singing and making noise until it all dies down and again and everything ends. It's a song that is absolutely still relevant today. Michael Jackson, again, as a musician, I haven't heard a lot of because I just haven't, and I think I'm gonna go listen through his discography. I think that this was a great song to end this live stream on. Thank you to Chopin in December for this. This was, of course, the Fan Quest live stream number 7. Thank you for coming. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this live stream, being a part of it. Thank you for all of your suggestions. We did get through a few today, which is great. Thank you as well for sharing your love music you're loving music with me. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys at the David Tao live stream next time. Either way, have a great weekend. I don't know what it's like for you guys in your part of the world. we've got a day off tomorrow because it's Anzac Day, so I'm probably going to be getting up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to go to the memorial service. So I'm going to be really tired tomorrow, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you again. Please do go show the various musicians and artists in this live stream some love via their various social medias and Spotify pages. Stay cool and stay safe, and please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time as you need to help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. And I will catch you guys. I will catch you guys in the next live stream or next video. Have a fantastic time, everyone. Cheers. Spiderhands out.